Hey guys, what's up? So as many of you know, Optic has been traditionally an organization that provides very clear transparency towards you guys, the green wall, and the fan base, and the people that support us. So for the sake of keeping that tradition alive, I wanted to make this video to give you guys more insight on what's going on with the Optic Gears of War roster and what our future looks like. So I know in my previous video, kind of doing the recap on the Vegas event, I said that we weren't going to be making any roster changes. And at the time of making that video, that was entirely true. I was not lying to you guys. I was just simply stating the current state of the team in that video. And unfortunately, things change. And so moving forward, we're going to be releasing Kenny Justin. He will no longer be the fifth for Optic Gears of War. It's unfortunate. He's a friend, he's a brother, and it sucks that things have gotten to this point. So I know many of you are going to ask what happened. It's crazy. You're doing this over a loss, so on and so forth. And I want to let you guys know that this has nothing to do with the loss from Vegas. Obviously, emotions were flaring up and tempers were high, and everyone was sad and angry, both at the team and at themselves for the loss. And so, in theory, that could have driven what the following events were, but realistically, things were moving forward. The team was hungry to prove themselves, and we were getting our minds right for the upcoming practices that we were going to begin. Everyone was given time to kind of take a break. People are traveling to see their families, as we do after every event, and you know, kind of resetting so that when we got back and started working, we had our minds focused solely on our goal of reclaiming the throne. And not failing you guys anymore. And unfortunately, in that planning of our practice, an argument flared between some of the people in the team, and luckily that started to get put out, but it re-flared up because tempers were high, and it came down to a point where the team was forced to make a decision, and ultimately, we wanted to keep the roster the same, but just because of circumstances that I don't want to get into, we were unable to. And that's really as much information as I feel comfortable sharing with you guys. I don't want to put blame on people and talk about he said, she said. As you guys know, arguments happen within esports, traditional sports, any kind of competitive atmosphere. And unfortunately, you know, this one was too strong to keep going and to ignore. And at the end of the day, we had to do what was best for the team in terms of morale moving forward and chemistry moving forward. We pride ourselves on being a friends-first team. We don't treat each other like coworkers or employees. We treat each other like friends and brothers. And in order to keep that spirit alive and that tradition alive for our team, we had to move forward and make the change that we were making. So. As of today, Kenny will be a free agent, and I have nothing but great things to say about Kenny. This is in no way any blame being put on him or anything about his performance in Vegas. We thought he performed well in Vegas. He was one of the best players for us in Vegas, honestly, and he's consistently one of the best players for us on LAN. He shows up when it matters. He makes the clutch plays when it matters. He's a very hard worker and a good friend, and he deserves the best. So moving forward, if you are a team that is in need of an amazing player, please consider Kenny, and I wish Kenny nothing but the best, and the team does the same. I know it's probably confusing to some of you guys, and I wish I could explain more, but I don't feel comfortable saying that, and I hope that you guys can respect that. You know, there are things that we can't share behind the scenes, and you know, again, we wish Kenny nothing but the best, and I hope he finds success, and I hope we see him in the grand finals of the next event. But in the meantime, guys, please continue to support the team. Please continue to support Kenny, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.